Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what time is it now? Yes! And yes, this is the DW World Equity Time. And from now onwards, every Monday morning, 9 a.m., 10 minutes is all the time you need to spend with us. And we call this the OTOP series. And OTOP stands for One Target, One Purpose. From now on, every Monday morning, we are going to share with you one very important instrument. And that could be an FX market, it could be a commodity market, it could be a stock, and it could be an ETF that comes from any exchanges around the world. And what you're going to do is, number one, like us. Number two, share with your friends and the loved one. And most importantly, subscribe to us. All right. And from there, every Monday, just log on to us, watch us, and catch us, and build your way to the happiness. OTOP is right here waiting for you. Stay tuned, and I will be right back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the OTOP 14, episode 14. And this is for the week 2nd of November, year 2020. We are moving into a new month. And today, I'm putting on a thinking cap like this. So how do you like it? Well, let's move on to today's topic. All right, OTOP 14. And before we get on to one very exciting instrument that we are going to share with you today, let's take a look at some of the news here on the website. Well, this week on the 3rd of November, we are going to have the US election. So will Trump win or will Biden win? I think that's not important, all right, to us, because as you look on last Friday upon the market close, well, we have seen the US dollar actually strengthening, okay, recovering to 94 level. And this is pretty normal because in time of US election, dollar will always strengthen. So when dollar strengthen, what is going to happen to Dow Jones? All right, last week we have seen Dow Jones dropping for a total of 1,500 points for the whole of last week, Monday to Friday. So this week, all right, if we are looking at US dollar index continue to strengthen, most probably I think there'll be a lot of volatility in the Dow Jones market, in S&P or in Nasdaq. All right, so most of the stock will be swinging. However, we are quite sure that some of the tech stocks in the Asia will be moving up. Listen up, it's the tech stock in Asia but not in the US. Why? The reason is very simple. After the 3rd of November election in the US is over, Hong Kong and Shanghai are both getting ready to list. What is that? Yes, it's the ENG group. Okay, ENG group is going to be listed on these two exchanges. Okay, and they have successfully raised a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money, and we are going to see the tech stocks in Hong Kong and in China. All right, probably will be moving ahead or together with ENG group once they are listed. So we are pretty optimistic that the tech stocks in Hong Kong and in China will be coming up this week. So which tech stock are we going to talk about for this week, episode 14, for the week 2nd November, year 2020? And here we are. Take a look at this. Well, for those people who has got an account, they can trade on Shanghai A stocks, A market. Please take a look at this stock this week, and it is simply wonderful. And the stock code is 603986. All right, I repeat, 603986. And the counter's name is called Giga Device Semi-Conductor. All right, it's a company that's based in Beijing. Okay, just quickly take a look at this. Let's start it off with the day chart here. If you look at this, just by the technical outlook, this is wonderful. On Friday itself, the market has recovered and has done a big recovery, shot up, okay, with a crossing of exponential moving average, or in short, we call it EMA 4 and 20 crossing, and challenging on the EMA 200 lines. And most importantly, if you look at this momentum 20, I think, that's simply wonderful. Well, from day chart, if you want to get a bit more convinced that it is really strong, let's take a look at the time scale of 4 hours. And right here in front of you, if you look at the crossing of EMA 4 and 20 together with this momentum turning up to the positive zone, well, 4 hours chart, is telling you that it's going to move up, and it simply coincides on the day chart. So we are pretty sure this is going to be a bull market on this stock for this week, 2nd November year 2020. So for those people who are actually putting an interest in this stock, okay, perhaps I believe that the stop loss, it should be placed somewhere on last Friday low in the region of 180 or maybe 178. And if the market goes up, we would think that there will be a continual rising up for about anywhere 7, 8, 9 or 10 days. So perhaps if everything moves very fast, we are going to see somewhere around here, maybe 240 RMB, 240 will be the next target going out. So let's take a look at some financials of this 603986 giga device in order to find out more about the company. And this is it. Okay, this is a 91 billion Chinese yuan company. Okay, and what did they do? Let's take a look at this. Okay, this is a company that well, let me read. Okay, provides serial peripheral interface, or we call it SPI, in flash SPI, NAND flash. Well, I think these are all very technical stuff, and you can actually take a look at this. Okay, and this company is involved in the consumer Internet of Things, okay, or we call it IoT network, telecom, and mobile communications application. And this company was founded in China, Beijing, in the year 2005. Okay, let's quickly just scroll down and take a look at this. I got a few wonderful things to share with you guys. Okay, well, PE is 97, a little bit high. I do agree with that, but most important thing is if you look at the debt ratio later, you'll be impressed. Okay, on the price to earnings growth ratio, all right, it's not too bad. Okay, book value 6.1. Okay, so things are simply good. Okay, comparing this company to the rest of the industry and comparing to the general market. Okay, the forecast of annual earnings and the forecast of annual revenue, earnings versus revenues, are both strong, going up. Okay, most importantly, as we always take a look, okay, it has got quality earnings. Okay, for this company, if you look at this, okay, past 5 years, annual earning versus the earning growth, everything is good. And let's move down and take a look at the financial health. Okay, most importantly, if we can look at here, this is the short-term assets covering our short-term liabilities, and the long-term asset that excels the long-term liabilities. But if you notice on this company, it has got very little or no debt at all. Let's take a look at this. Well, if you look at this, okay, this company has got 0.8% debt, which is very, very little. And look at the blue line, the equity. Wow, based on the latest result, we have the equity of 10.47 billion RMB versus a debt of almost zero. Wonderful. Okay, look at the balance sheet here. Right, the debt is just so little. So everything is good on this company, and dividend is pretty impressive at 0.15%. So if you look at the financials of this company, everything is good. All right, and most importantly, the technical part is telling us that this week we are going to see a big potential of uprise. So OTOP 14, one target, one purpose. Well, in the DW world, equity time is going to show you this on the 2nd November year 2020, and this week we wish you all the best. Okay, stay tuned and observe this counter because it may just bring you some surprises. Last but not least, please like us, always like us, and share our video with all the people around you. And we shall be back on the OTOP 15 next week, and more things, more wonderful information will be shared with you. Take care till we meet again. Bye bye.